One day I started shrinking to a microscopic size, and all the objects that had seemed so solid to my eyes looked different at this level. And just then, I realized that it's all made up of particles. It's all made up of particles. I saw molecules just like the kind that make up me and you. And they were made of atoms, doing things that atoms do. And they were made of protons, neutrons, and electrons too. It's all made up of particles. It's all made up of particles.
Down to the molecules, down to the atoms, the elements, down to the protons and electrons. Everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. Down to the quarks and the bosons. At the quantum level, everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles.
I approached the quantum level, and I still was shrinking fast. Saw the quarks that make up matter, and the bosons with no mass. I wondered if I'd keep on shrinking, or if this level was the last. If it's all made up of particles. If it's all made up of particles.
Down to the molecules, down to the atoms, the elements, down to the protons and electrons. Everything's made of particles. Down to the quarks and the bosons. At the quantum level, everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles.
That these phenomena behave in some ways like a particle, and in others like a wave. And maybe on some level they are really just the same. If everything is particles and everything is waves. Then I returned to normal size and pondered where I'd been. How rocks and trees, the air we breathe, and even you and me are all made up of building blocks too tiny to be seen. It's all made up of particles. It's all made up of particles.
Down to the molecules, down to the atoms, the elements, down to the protons and electrons. Everything's made of particles. Down to the quarks and the bosons. At the quantum level, everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. Down to the molecules, down to the atoms, the elements, down to the protons and electrons. Everything's made of particles. Down to the quarks and the bosons. At the quantum level, everything's made of particles. Everything's made of particles. And everything is waves.
Why don't we wave our arms in front of us together, like they're floating on the water? Let's bring them down and to the left, then up and to the right, then back the other way. If you calculate the distance between the furthest left and the furthest right, what you're measuring is the wavelength of the wave. Pretend the water's getting choppier and your arms are bobbing further down and further up. Let's bring them way, way down, then bring them way, way up, and then we do the same. If you calculate the distance between the highest point and the lowest point, what you're measuring is the amplitude of the wave.
Everything is waves.
go a little faster now. Let's bring them down and up, and down and up, then back the other way. If you calculate how many waves you make in every bar of this song, what you're measuring is the frequency of the wave.
I found it most peculiar, these phenomena behave in some ways like a particle, in others like a wave, and maybe on some level they are really just the same. If everything is particles, and everything say